which is the only match I was meant to cast today, but you know what? Last match had 3 extra points left and when I joined, so might as well. So we have a very exciting 2v2 match. The only team match this week. Last week we had few of them, I believe, but this time around we have a wonderful 2v2. Good old Ginny and Mikey versus the grapplers. You have to say it out loud since it's in all caps. Ginny and Mikey being Youngin and Miku Hatsune Girl, who I will from now on call Young Ginny and Mikey Hatsune Girl 10, just to keep on the trend of the funny name, and the grapplers, which is Mr. Hawk and Polemo. Playing on 3-2, I may be joined quite soon by Slippery Pickle, who is slightly delayed, but will be joining us very soon, don't worry about it. How can you miss this exciting match, am I right? So, yeah, we will have to watch the warm-ups in a bit. Looks like the first warm-up is, I think this is the Ginny and Mikey warm-up. This is a younger map after all, so it would make sense. I don't know what this is from. It's apparently from... Is it from an anime? It is. I am uncultured. Is this from Higurashi? Yeah, it is. It is from Oh, I'm not as uncultured as I thought I was. Apparently this is from the VN. So, I don't think I've ever heard this version. Oh, and we have a casualty. We have lost. Never mind. Mikey Hatsune Girl 10 has returned. I have no idea what just happened. I don't think Mickey wanted to play this after all. Which gives the unfair advantage to the grapplers over here. And as I say that, everyone immediately misses. That is a great start. Oh yeah, I can see why this is happening. This is V changes. Ooh, Youngin really made quite a beast here to tame. That not even he can do it. Oh, this is actually a fairly long map. I thought it was much shorter, but I guess it is the game version, so it's gonna be more than 2 minutes long. Good old time change there. With a bit of genting. Oh, I like this. Isolated 1/6 with interesting patterning, and that stream which messed up all the players. Whew. It is just a warm-up, but I do have to say this is looking kind of difficult for the players. This is a 5-star map. I do have to say that. I do have to mention that. And I can see why it's a 5-star map. And they will be playing 3-2, which is, I think that is about upper 4 stars. With like a single 5-star. No, never mind. Okay, there's 2 5-star maps in this. And this was mostly pulled by Yongin. So there may be an unfair advantage. Aha! Oh, technical issues everywhere. It did like that. there was no restart when it was kind of requested. That's kind of sad. Also, it looks like Slippery Pickle will sadly not be able to join us as the business he had to attend is going to be taking a tad bit longer, but that's alright. I am still here with you guys. I hope you're enjoying this. I know I will enjoy this. In any case, second warm-up, which is Shining Grace. Oh, it's Toho arrangement by Iosis. Oh, it looks like yeah, it looks like we will be here for a bit. We'll have to wait as there may be some technical difficulties. Shameless plug by Polymo, who is streaming their POV. If you guys want to have both streams open at the same time, that is alright by us. I'm actually gonna open that one too and just see what's happening over there out of curiosity. Listen, Mini Lamp, listen. Here in the Taiko Colosseum, we're not toxic. Unlike you, we like to support our players. We're very cool and based. And we like this sort of thing. Also, it's just, you know, kind of nice to support smaller streamers. I'm sorry, I'm kidding. I love you. I love you, Minnie. You're cool. Please forgive me. Will you forgive me? Will you accept my apology? Or will I have to beg? Nah! I think he's moving over to Palermo stream. I mean, is this a win? It may be kind of a win, but I mean, I do prefer our Am I gonna be known as the bully of this of the Colosseum now from now on because I played a mini lamb there? No forgiveness. No forgiveness, only death. We shall resolve this confrontation, this conflict in the Colosseum. I will fight you. IRL. No balls. I will 1v1 you. Also, our predictions are up. If you guys feel like supporting your favorite team, your favorite team in this 2v2, whether it's Ginny and Mikey or the Grapplers, it's up to you. Just make sure to do it because time is running out. You don't have a lot of time to vote. I do believe that it will be done by the time we have number 1 going. Also, I just realized that why are they talking about cheese in chat? Okay, guys, I lost a lot of context. I was not watching the match chat, the lobby chat, and apparently they said something about cheese, which means I need to relay the question to chat if there's people who are not in the game. What is your favorite kind of cheese? We're having this discussion now. I see something about brie in there, and I do have to say I'm more of a fan of hard cheese, and brie is really not my thing. I'm very sorry. Also, Paulina, how are you dealing with having both like the stream in the background and listening to my annoying voice and playing the game at the same time? How do you manage? I'm actually impressed, unless you're completely like tuning it out. Okay, it looks like we are maybe gonna play uh the first warm-up again. I have no idea. We'll have to see. What I do know is that we have a hard rock by Yonging and two hidden on the Grapplers side, from both Polemo and Mr. Hawk. And Miku Hatsune Girl going with a good old Nomad for balance, as you know, consistency is the best skill set to have, better than actually modding anything. It seems to be working so far, but Polema is also holding a wonderful SS with Hidden. This is a ranked set after all, but I do think this is a fairly old map. This looks like a map before 2017, and Yongking missing there. That was very unfortunate. When was this ranked? Oh my goodness, this is like, yeah, this is a 2013 map. That explains the patterns here, which I don't hate, but they are very, I would call them legacy patterns. Taiko legacy patterns. The mythical, ancient Taiko skill set that is to play these patterns, which are very Taiko no Tachijin like. This exact patterns are the reason I adopted KKDD, I do have to admit. We sadly only have two FCs on the board right now, by Miku Hatsune Girl and Molemo. Youngin and Mr. Hawk both kind of struggling. I can see why Youngin is struggling with that sort of SV. Those kind of unconventional patterns for our day and age. This is. I sound like a boomer when I say that. What is wrong with me? Well, it looks like we're not playing the first warm-up again. We will proceed right into the rolls. And we have Mr. Hawk rolling at 32. Let's see how Youngin will win against that. Let's see if we get... Oh, never mind. We have Mikey rolling for this. You know, yeah, I'm gonna stick to Ginny and Mikey for the rest of this. I'm just gonna call them that, and people are gonna be very confused unless they know what's happening. So that's gonna be interesting. So what the fuck? I just realized fucking what? I am confusion. Why is my just realized why is my map in this map pool? I never agreed to this. Bruh. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take the W. I'll take this as my map being good, and I will wear it with pride. In any case, I don't see why this would be a DT. That sounds horrible because, okay, anyway. I see some very interesting maps in this. I do see that Necromancy map as normal 5, and I want that to be played. And also, I love that amazing 7C roll that we see from Yongin. That would have been a good role to see if he rolled. But you know what? With I was gonna say Mick, but then I remember I promised I would say Mikey instead for the rest of the match. I cannot even keep my promises. My goodness. But we did have a wonderful. How much was it? I actually did not see how much they rolled. I am blind. I was too busy looking through the map pool because I saw that Fremont 3 was the reason of being on it, and I was like, huh. Well, no, 2, and Fremont 3 is Birdsong. I like this pool. So, number 2 is gone. No more sort of City Funk, and no more. No! Why is number 5 gone? The one map I wanted to see in this entire pool. Oh, I'm sad now. Okay, it was a 90. I have confirmed that Mikey rolled a 90. I'm very sad to see number 5 gone. You boys, ooh, ooh. I'm sorry. In any case. And now we wait on the grapplers to pick. What will be their first pick? Who knows? They could easily go for something. They're thinking a DT. A DT1 to DT2. If you wanna appease my wrath, you should go with the DT2. Or if you wanna be smart about this, you should go with a Hidden. You have 2 Siura maps here. Siura maps are great. Siura songs are great. I will go with the Siura map. It's time to roll. Mr. Hawk, you should roll 2 and see which one. Never mind, we're appeasing the caster, ladies and gentlemen. I take this W. Oh god. I'm going to finish this map set eventually. I will rank this. I will actually rank this someday, I promise. Or Youngin. Oh, we're having slot issues. The referee is getting angry. Do not anger the referee. He wants to hide his misses. You know what? You cannot survive this. I'm sorry. Just die. Accept your death. You did it from your own will. Sure you did, Mr. Hawk. Don't worry about it. I will support you just because you picked this. Yeah, figuring out the slots. Red team is always 1-2. Blue team is 3-4 when in 2v2s. Just a good reminder as a fellow referee and possible player in 2v2s eventually when I decide I actually want to play the game again. In any case, it looks like we are ready to begin. The players, we have Mikey on slot 1 instead, as Youngin wants to hide his misses, even though I will point them out anyway. We do have Norfell on, it looks like. And we have to wait for the maps to load. And off we go. We have an ACK advantage from Ginny and Mikey's side so far. And it does look like it's only just the ACK advantage, which is getting ever slimmer with the hundreds. Oh, but Mr. Hawk missing over there, and Youngin trading it back. Now all due to ACK again from Palermo. And Mr. Hawk not dropping that much ACK. It will go over to the Grapplers' side. It does seem like... Oh no, Youngin missing again. If it wasn't for the Grapplers holding such good ACK, the Palermo having that 98 ACK, I don't know how close I would have been otherwise. My goodness. It does seem like they will keep the advantage going halfway through the map. Sadly, Youngin had 2 misses. But Mikey is still holding the FC, and Polemo will now miss, which means with Miku Hatsune Girl having the only FC, it may be possible for Ginny and Mikey to come back as long as we see Youngin holding and not missing again. See, if the misses were closer to each other, it would have been easier for Ginny and Mikey to build up score, but sadly... Oh, Mr. Hawk missing again actually, but the score difference is still over 40,000 points. I'm sad that I was not notified that this was going to be used in this pool, so I could have at least added the key eyes. But you know what? This works, and it looks like the Grapplers will win their first pick in this match. With very solid scores. Still though, Miku Hatsune go with a 4800 FC. A glorious score, very well done. I wonder what the UR is on that. But still, a wonderful 97.45%. Woo. And Polemo getting that single miss, that was very unfortunate. That could have been a very good FC. But it happens, and it was still... The team still did better than Ginny and Mikey did, so you know what? That is an absolute win in my eyes. Listen, you get all of your misses out of the way from the in the first map, and then you simply FC everything, and that's how you win. And we go on with a banger. Hakachomo. I really like this number 1. Time to miss on all the finishers. Just hit the finishers, forehead. Can we get some positive vibes for Polemo here? Some positive energy. Can we get some positive energy for all of the players? Just good vibes overall. I just realized we do have... I do think that is only... is it only Polemo that voted? No, it looks like we have 2 people who voted for the Grapplers! And it's going good so far. Don't forget to predict. Put in your predictions. If you can all put in points, just do it for the fun. The submissions are closing in 10 minutes. Yeah, we grappling. Please, no spark energy. We are gremlins. We do spark energy only. A nice 3-way SS from Mikey, Ginny, and Polemo, and sadly Mr. Hawk missing. But looks like Youngi exchanged that. Oh no, that is sad. That was quite a knack job by Youngin too, so that's gonna hurt. Apple cake. I just realized what the warm-up in the previous match was. It was apple cake. The apple game has taken over the whole Colosseum. But yet again, act difference makes up for Ginny and Mikey. And it is miss. Because look at that. We do have Mikey and Polemo tied in terms of act actually, which is very impressive. But are they tied up to the score? It looks like they are. No missed finishers with this duel. Actually, they would be a very free team though, now that I think about it. We have Miku Hatsune Girl, who is a consistency and speed player. And then we have Polemo, who can basically play everything and can also play mods decently. Younging is really not having fun today. Neither is Mr. Hawk apparently, as they are the two that keep exchanging their misses here. It all is coming down to them holding on. Quite a rocky start for both of them. But it does look like Youngin being able to hold a higher AC is very much helping. Also, I really love this song. I know I already said that, but I just really like it. And good old Mono's there. I love the cat Monos. I can feel my fingers dying. Younging now having over 99% AC. And right as I say that, he misses. Oh goodness, 98.68 now. It's alright. Mr. Hawk, slightly behind at 98.48 now. Close to 5. Oh, the miss though. Oh, that isn't working well. But yet again, Miku and Polemo head to head. Miku being ahead by a single 100 at this point. Both have seen as we're reaching the last few seconds of the map. Oh, that looks like it's very fun to play. Mr. Hawk will not agree though, as he did predict he would miss on the finishers, and he very much so does, sadly. And that gives Ginny and Mikey an even greater advantage. And with that, Ginny and Mikey will win their pick. A single 100 by Miku Hatsune Girl. A very, very good score. Polemo falling right behind her with 3 100s. Very close scores. And then it all came down to how Youngie was able to act better than Mr. Hawk despite having the same amount of misses. But yeah, Foresight 20 out of 20 on Mr. Hawk. He did say he would miss on the finishes, and he did warn us. So no surprises there. And it looks like Mr. Hawk will go get his bathroom skill boost real quick as Polemo picks the next map. Oinga. Oinga boinga by Younging. Just oinga. I say the boinga. I add things. And now we wait for Polemo to pick. And we'll go with Primo 2. The reason of being. Good choice. Oh my goodness. The grapplers have grappled my heart, and they're playing with its strings and are making me love them even more for their picks. My goodness. You know what? I don't want to be biased, but I mean, then again, this whole map was made by Younging, so if anything, I should be biased towards him. So I don't know how this is gonna work. You know what? Yeah, I should not be biased. I am a caster. I am supposed to be as transparent as I can be. And honestly, I know most of these players. Polemo is a fairly new addition to the competitive scene. Fairly new to the Colosseum too, so I have not really seen them play that much before, only in some matches I managed to catch. So I really have no reason to be biased to anyone here. And we will mostly have a double hidden hard rock. No, not the ship misses. You know what? At least they were ship misses, and you know that you can do better than that. So at the end of the day, it comes down to managing your nerves, which I assume was the case. I don't know if it was the nerves that caused you to ship miss, or if it was like technical issues, or just your mind going blank for some reason. Like you were transferred to a whole new dimension and then you forgot what you were doing. Oh no, it was going to hit a hard truck! Anxiety issues. Aw, man. You know what? I feel that. I really do. It takes a while to get over it. But the more you play, and the more you think about matches as being something serious and as them having a result and you just play for fun, the easier it will be to enjoy them and not have such issues. But yeah, full hidden hard rock lobby. We won't be able to see anything. Actually, no, this map is not that bad with hidden hard rock 2. Like match cost 0.3 for hidden hard rock. You know what? I do want to see a full lobby of hidden hard rock. I think that would be very fun. Mr. Hawk no risking it because I can understand why. Honestly, I respect it. Play with whatever you're more comfortable. I feel like that's the best way to go about it. Don't bite. The bait is there, but you should not bite. The opposing team may be trying to just bamboozle you by going with hidden hard rock. Doesn't mean they will be able to do better with a double hidden hard rock that you will be with a hidden hard rock and a single mod. Which, oh, never mind. We're not seeing a double hidden hard rock. We're seeing hidden hard rock and another mod. So 2 and 1 from both teams. We have Mikey with hidden hard rock and Ginny with hard rock and no fail because why not? And Palemo with hidden hard rock and Mr. Hawk with hidden. So we yet again have a duel between Miku and Palemo and Younging Mr. Hawk. And so far it looks like while Youngin is winning the duel against Mr. Hawk, Miku has dropped a bit of back. Yet again though, the SS by Youngin and the act drops by Mr. Hawk are really helping Ginny and Mikey. Oh, Pyongyang missing over there by misreading that. And oh my goodness, and Miku also missing. So though, the ag advantage and Mr. Hawk trading back the misses allows Ginny and Mikey to hold the advantage for now by over 50,000 points. We are nearing the last third of the map, and Mr. Hawk is below 95% ag. It isn't looking good for him. The grapplers are maybe going to witness a breakpoint. While Palemo is doing his best holding the FC, and Miku has missed. Yet again, it will not be enough, and we will see a breakpoint coming to Ginny and Mikey. Very unfortunate. As the last spinner is away, we can clearly see the difference of about 20, what looks to be like 29,000 points. No, that is 25,000 points. My goodness. That was close. A nice 100 count by Mr. Hawk. Do have to say that, but sadly, due to the low AC, it was fairly easy for Ginny and Mikey to win the point despite the misses. Very good score by Palermo, a wonderful 1200 Silver S. Very good hidden hard rock score. But sadly, as this is a 2v2, it's very important for both players to do decently, and as Scorpio 2 really heavily relies on Ack, it was pretty hard for Palermo to carry the entire point there. And now we have Acid Burst. Acid Burst being actually the last free mod, so all the free mods are gone. Actually, no, never mind. Free mod 3 has not been banned. It was Nomad 2 and Nomad 5 that were banned. So we still have possibly free mod 3. I'm just saying, I really like that map. It's a good nifty map. And it will be interesting to see that anti-mod being played. But Acid Burst, the more consistency-based free mod. It actually is the same length as Rising of Being, I just realized, huh? It does have a slightly higher OD though. So let's see how this goes. We do have, yet again, a 2-in-1 combo. But we do see Mr. Hawk going with Hydric instead of Fidden this time around. And so far, due to Palermo having slightly higher AC than Miku, we will see. Never mind, it's all gone. Right as I say that, as Mr. Hawk drops a bit of AC there due to the SP change. And now climbing over 90. There we go. Kind of over 96, close to 96% AC. Yonki will miss though, and that will kind of bring it down, but yet again, the accuracy difference. It will slowly creep over to the Grapplers' side, but it's still very possible for Ginny and Mikey to take it back if they keep on with the good act. It does look like Miku has slightly higher AC. Is it? No, never mind. Miku has dropped below 98. It looks like. Cannot see that well, sadly, as I'm not using my client, and the skins icons are overlaying the accuracy numbers. But it does look like, so far, Mr. Hawk and Palermo both holding the FC is really helping the grapplers here, so we may see another breakpoint. Is it gonna be breakpoint to breakpoint now? Is this how this match is going to be? Miku still holding the FC. Oh, Mr. Hawk missed right at the end, but that's not enough for Ginny and Mikey to take it back, despite the difference coming down to only 8,000 points. 8,003 points is the difference at the end, ladies and gentlemen, and non-binary pals. Very, very impressive scores. Very impressive score by Palermo. Yet again, the silver S. Miku also getting the silver S, but with quite an act difference. Sadly, Youngin getting the miss. If it wasn't for that miss, it could have been very much possible for Ginny and Mikey to take it. But you know what? Breakpoint to breakpoint. That makes it more more exciting, if you ask me. So now it's time for the grapplers to pick again, and We currently have 2 nomads left. We have all hidden soul hardjocks, ADT, and Primo 3. It really comes down to what they feel comfortable with. I don't think they will go for Jig Habit, as that is the spit pick of this, and I'm not sure Mr. Hawk is ready for this spit pick yet. I think the favorite map here, Gemini, is a tech pick. I sadly have not seen the map. DD1 waiting room. You know what? DD1 is a Senka-san map, and I want to see that. I have not seen the specific map. So out of curiosity, I want to see it. And we're waiting on Hawk to pick a map. And I think it may be a hidden map. I think we will see a hidden map. Never mind, this is one! Listening to Youngin's wishes. And we're gonna see the Senka-san map. Cool. You know what? We take those. We really do. What maps do you guys want to see, by the way? Since we're here and waiting for this map to begin. We want some leaks by the players for their next picks, maybe? That would be funny. We just have the script of the entire match. The song appears in ads. What sort of ads are we talking about? I have never... Is it like a manga app ads or something? Because I have never... A game ad? Which game? Is it like a gacha fighting game or something? Anime game. I see. I will have to look into it out of curiosity. I will actually look into it right now because I am very curious. I will... Blue Archive. I don't know what that game is, but it is. It's a game. And you know what else is a game? This match, which is happening right now, and looks like AC advantage by Ginny and Mikey is very much apparent here. Ooh, this is not... Oh, wait! AC drops by Youngin, making the score difference even more small overall. And now it's back. This is just interesting. Mr. Hawk sadly missing there. We do see the finisher misses, sadly. Finishers are really Mr. Hawk's kryptonite, it appears. So here you go, guys, for future reference. If you ever go up against him, just you know what to do. You know what to pick. Oh goodness, that is very sad to see, though, as everyone else is holding very impressive FCs. Youngie has a 98% AC, I think. Or it was a 96. I cannot see with the mod icons. That is a 96. Never mind. Still very impressive scores by Miko and Palermo. That is a single 100 difference. My goodness. Talk about head to head. I want to see a 1v1 between the two. I really do. I think that would be very fun. The next pick is Hardrock 1, playing it safe. And we're going for Anima Song 2, Elect Boogaloo. Technically everything is an anime song if it has an anime background. If you think about it, at least in this game. Oh, give us Nelv. I wanna see Nelv. I wanna see people suffer with Hardrock 2. It do be kind of a banger, I agree. Green City. So, this is Hardrock. And knowing Youngin and Miku, I know they can do very well. Polemo, I can also assume will do very well in this. I want to see how Mr. Hawk will fare on this pick. This is a pretty consistency-based Hardrock, so there may not be a disadvantage after all, but you never know. I think we will see a 2 NFC on this one. Do not jinx yourselves. Do not jinx your game. We may see a 4-way FC, you never know. Just give us a 4-way yes. And off they go. And we start with a few act drops. For most players, with the exception of never mind, there goes Youngin. I take everything back. Widescreen really makes this appear crazy, doesn't it? Even though this is like average SV for Hardrock. Oh, Mr. Hawk missing! Never mind, no 4-way S, it looks like. Oh, and there goes Youngin. Oh my goodness, that was bad. Mr. Hawk will trade it back though. That is very unfortunate. What just happened here there, Youngin? Ginny, are you alright? And act drops again, which will give the— oh, it's flipping over and over again. I don't even know what to say. All I know is that this is basically a duel between Miku and Polemo again, and Youngin and Mr. Hawk. Who will miss right as I finish my sentence? We're halfway through the map now, and this is looking very, very scary. This is painfully close. A single miss from anyone on Ginny and Mikey's side, and oh, but Mr. Hawk will help solidify the lead by the opposing team by getting another miss there. Both Miku and Polemo holding their FCs. Youngin will miss again. What is happening? Oh my goodness, those buttons are tripping up both Hawk and Youngin. And Miku will miss, finally, which means that Polemo will be the only one holding the FC in this, as we have this fun finisher section leading the final few seconds of the map. Mr. Hawk will get a bunch of misses, one after the other, helping Ginny and Mikey hold the lead despite Youngin missing again. And it all comes down to Scrovit 2 being the mess that it is. And with about a difference of 40,000 points, Ginny and Mikey will get the win. My goodness, a wonderful S by Polemo with 700. It's a very good score. Mr. Hawk getting 69 hundreds, nice, and 22 misses, sadly. Youngie was able to hold much better act and get less misses overall, which means that Ginny and Mikey will get the point, winning their own pick, luckily. Sad how we saw Miku miss there and get the single miss, but despite that, a very good act for that. Oh my goodness. This is just intense. I mean, this, I guess, if this just, you know. I mean, is he actually? Oh yeah, he is. He has been at 173 for like a month or so. That is actually good. I didn't know that they were that high. I knew that they were like top 300, but I didn't think they were like top 200. My goodness. Impressive. Especially with the system and how it works now, that is very good. And now we have to see what the grapplers will choose. We have 2 nomads left, 2 hiddens, and the free mod. It may be safe to go for something like nomad 4, honestly. Unless they want to risk hidden. If they feel safe enough for that. I would say the hidden one, maybe, despite it being very slow, maybe a bit safer. Never mind, we'll go with hidden too. The Sierra Traveler. Observatory map. This is 205 BPM and it's very short. So make sure you don't get any act drops on this or you die inside. Act is hard to get, and also you say that, but you know what? I'm gonna check your profile. I want to see your act. Okay, so Falemo 03. Okay, let me see. Well, when you have such good score on DT, I think you have no reason to say you don't have good act. Acting on DT is very hard, so this is already very impressive. Well, I would imagine competition. Do you get lag due to being a multiplayer? Or is it just the stress? Because if it's the stress, I think that the more you play, the better you're gonna get, then you're just gonna... Oh no. Ah, yikes. Yeah. It may take a while, but you've got it. I believe in you. And with that, now we're starting, so no more Polemo in chat, sadly, but we will see him in gameplay. And we already see that Ginny Mikey is winning only slightly due to Ak. And we do have a miss by Polemo. That is the hidden life for you. Oh, the finish is getting Mr. Hawk again. No! Sad miss at the end of that stream. See, this is why I felt like a hidden one would have been more safe, simply because this map has the snappings that can trip you up. This is Sayura song that really feels like a Leaf song, doesn't it? Is it just me that gets that feeling? Sadly, Yogi missing there, so training the Mr. Hulk miss. I'm sorry for not speaking there. I had to mute for a second as my cat was screaming. But in any case, despite those misses, despite the miss that Yogi got, as there was no significant drop of back, Ginny and Mikey still holding the lead on that. Never mind, we have more miss by Yonging on the odd snapping part. Yet again, this really feels like a Leaf song, my goodness. And with that, with quite the significant score difference, Ginny and Mikey will get the point, and now we're in match point, sadly. Oh, look at that! 900 FC and a 901 miss by Polemo as a response. Oh, that's sad to see. That was very close. That was an unfortunate miss right at the start. It was probably due to having to get used to the hidden and the SV there. But yeah, if it wasn't for the act drops by Mr. Hawk, this could have easily gone to the grapplers. But now, with that breakpoint, it's Ginny and Mike's turn to pick for their last, possibly last point. So unless we see the grapplers picking up and Mr. Hawk probably finding a solution for his window, because I just saw what's happening. So apparently, I don't know if we can somehow show this on stream, but Mr. Hawk is playing with a window in the background that's just shining lights, white light in his face constantly. And I would imagine that with the clouds and everything and the lighting changes, this is very like hard to see. So, oof. How can you do that, my man? We see Mr. Hawk kind of panicking there, saying it doesn't feel good. But you know what? Noma 4 maybe... No. No map. No map? Mr. Hawk, are you okay? Or just delete the map. He just saw what the map is like. No, I do not wish to play this map anymore. This isn't looking good. Hawk to good. He's gonna side rate FC it, and you guys are gonna be laughing. But he's gonna side rate FC it, and then he's gonna get the breakpoint of you, and then they're gonna win another point, and they're gonna take you to TB later. All right, just you wait. It's happening. It is happening. Oh, the match was 4 Listen. 4 hours earlier than you thought. I thought I was the only one that had issues with daylight savings and time. You cannot take this. But yeah, this may be a bit this is unfortunate for the grapplers. This really is, but hopefully Polemo can give us his best performance, and maybe we will see some unfortunate misses from Ginny and Mikey. We don't know that yet. Or maybe we will see Mr. Hawk gaming on us hard and seeing it at side read. This is a no mod, so everything is possible. Oh, it has finishers. Never mind. I don't think this will be good. Okay. We do have an act drop by Miku of the start, and that's it. And a miss from Younging. Okay, this is not what I was expecting to say, but you know what? We'll take it. Anything that could possibly lead us to a legit TB. Younging missing again. Mr. Hawk FCing so far, despite siding this and doing hey good actually. 99.60%. My goodness. Very good. Actually beating Miku and Polemo, and right as I talk about him too long, he misses, but Youngin missing again. Oh my goodness. Monos. The act is what is helping here. Polemo holding a mid 99. Youngin has missed quite a few times. But it looks like the act drops. Oh god, what is happening? This is just keep saying changing sides here. And Mr. Hawk has lower act than Youngin right now, but I don't know if it's the same amount of misses. I think it's less misses, so that is very much helping. Miku getting some more hundreds there. Good old slider and a spinner leading into the next GI, which so far all players are holding on strong. We do see some actors by Mr. Hawk, but it's still so close, and they may be able to take this. We're about 2/3 of the map in. Oh, the monos here lead to Youngin missing due to the weird rhythmic structure that they have. Oh my goodness, Mr. Hawk will miss again, but Polemo holding the high accuracy there, and Mr. Hawk overall holding combo for that long. The good thing about Scorpio 2 is if you can hold combo for long enough with really good hack, you can win this. And it may be possible as we near the last few seconds. A clutch win, a breakpoint by the grapplers. Unless we see misses right at the end here by either Polemo or Mr. Hawk. It doesn't seem to be happening. And with that, we see a breakpoint by the grapplers. Avoiding the game, set, and match. A wonderful score by Polemo. Only 800s FC. Miku also getting a very good FC with 1700s, 10 more. If it wasn't for those 700s, maybe Ginny and Mikey would have won that. But the side read. Mr. Hawk asserting his dominance with the side read. Match cost 0.5. Youngin sadly getting those misses. If it wasn't for those misses, that was a very strong side read. Very well done. And with that, the grapplers are the next to pick. I may have the script in front of me, and maybe I was not just kidding when I said they're gonna take the breakpoint and win their own pick now. We have Normal 3, Hidden 1, and Fremont 3. And Hard Rock 2, I forgot Hard Rock 2. Hard Rock 2 would be interesting to see, but I don't know if it's a good pick to pick against Ginny Mikey right now. They may be more safe going with Hidden 1. That was a very impressive side read for a map like that. The grapplers have indeed grappled onto their last shred of hope for taking this match, and it seems to be working so far. So Mr. Hawk now has to pick, apparently, as Polemo suggested, he will have to pick what he feels more comfortable with. Just everything between... just between everything but Hidden 1. No Hidden 1? Aw, no, so your map, it looks... Go Hard Rock 2, maybe. Go Hard Rock 2 and mess Youngin's really speed up, maybe. Hard Rock 2 it is. You know what? If you... Okay, you take my advice, you know what? Okay. I hope it works. I hope I actually use my strategic genius the right way here. Because it may be good enough. I just hope Mr. Hawk doesn't also get messed up from this. As the change of pace from normal 4 is quite a bit. Let's see how it goes. Green Sea getting excited because this is quite a good map. I like this map a lot. I recommend playing this map with every fiber of my being. It's such a good map. It's very fun. It's hard to play, but it's fun. Oh. Oh no, Mr. Hawk! God damn it! I should not have suggested Herjok 2 then. I'm very sorry. I still hope it works out. Here goes nothing. Well, once you decide on something, I guess you have to stick with it. Side rate skill 2.0, the sequel we all wanted but never asked for. But if we still get it, we absolutely love it. Let's see if it happens. Mr. Hook's just going in this half blind. I mean, he may as well be completely blind, judging his window situation. But you know what? If it's working out so far, it's ah, goodness. Good luck, have fun. Let's do the players it again. Let's see if the grapplers have made a good choice. Let's see if my recommendation was good enough. I hope it is. As Miku and Yongin are both very strong players and they can act very well. Let's see if it works out for them. Starting off strong, everyone hits the finisher with perfect act. You know what? This is good. And then we have an act drop from Miku. Oh, and Mr. Hawk getting a miss there. But still, holding knack. Both Paul and Mr. Hawk are holding good act. So, if we see misses from Ginny and Mikey, they may be able to take this point. This is a fairly short map. This is about 2 minutes and a half. Ooh, some more act drops from Mr. Hawk though, and the score is very close. Palermo's still holding the SS though. Oh, I'm not gonna say anything more as I may jinx it. Miku and Yongin, well, Ginny and Mikey, I should say, holding very good act too, but it's just not good enough. Way too many act drops. And despite Mr. Hawk missing, it's just the act that's keeping the grapplers in the lead. And Miku will miss. Mikey giving the grapplers what they need to win this. Still though, very good act from Yongin that is helping Ginny Mikey not stray too far back. Mr. Hawk will miss, but as Palermo is still holding the SS and we're nearing the last few seconds of the map, this is looking very promising for the grapplers. But yet again, it could change either way. Should we see a miss from Palermo or Mr. Hawk again? This is match point for Ginny and Mikey. It could happen right now. It's very possible. Everyone hitting the slider ticks perfectly. Mr. Hawk missing. But we're right at the last seconds of the map. The score is slowly drifting over to the other side, but it's just not going to be enough, it looks like. This may be yet another point that goes to the grapplers. And Hardrock 2 will give them yet another point, now bringing the score to 5-4. A wonderful SS by Palermo. A glorious 2400 play by Youngin too. Sadly, Miku got a few too many 100s as compared to Mr. Hawk, who got 2403 misses and a much greater combo actually. This really did be a finisher moment yet again for Mr. Hawk, sadly. But yet again, out act. It looks like it was all due to the accuracy. That was a very good assess. Good job, Palermo. See? You are already improving. You're gaming. And with that, now it's time for Ginny and Mikey to pick again. And we only have normal 3, hidden 1, and free mode 3 left. And I do feel like If they want to play strategically, Ginny and Mikey will choose Hidden One, as Mr. Hawk did say he was struggling with that. But let's see if that's indeed the case, or if they also don't feel safe with that. Because you never know. Yankee may just be you know, uh yep, it is Hidden One. It looks like I have been messaged on Snapchat, and I will ignore that. I'm witnessing a very interesting match right now. I have to witness it on one. The last pick of this match, which could either lead to Ginny and Mikey taking this in this very close match, or into a TB. In a match that didn't look like it would initially go into TB, but we will see it. Maybe. We'll have to see. This is much more exciting than anyone would have thought. My goodness, let's see how... Yeah, so Mr. Hawk apparently played this and got a 500,000 score, so it will maybe come down to Polemo holding Ack. Or Mr. Hawk just, gaming hard on us yet again, like he did Wicked Dipper without Sun debuff. No, you call it a Sun debuff, but if you learn how to read with such conditions, you can then just read whenever you are, whatever you're doing, and you can focus on everything. So if anything, think of it as you practicing a specific ability and leveling it up slowly, like in an RPG. That's how it works. Also, quick advice for everyone: if you have a monitor that has a knob behind it, like a button to change its settings, change the gamma of the monitor so it's greater, so the actual Taiko slider element, that's the no scroll on, looks a bit more gray. I highly recommend it for hidden. It's kind of like, some people will consider it cheating, but I feel like it's the best way you can make hidden because you can kind of see the nose better, in my opinion. It may just be a placebo effect, but, quick advice for you people who may be struggling to play hidden. I know it helped me. Yongi will miss and Mr. Hulk will trade it back. So right now, yet again, we do have the classic duel. Never mind, Miku will miss again. Polemo is on his own, holding the FC with fairly good act. This is hidden one alright. Mr. Hawk will miss again. This really do be a hidden one moment though. Yeah, it's slow, it's painful, it's a Sayura map though, so we like to see that. My goodness, the score difference! The act drops by Yongin are really costing them the lead here, but you know what? If this means that we'll see TB, I'm honestly not angry. Mr. Hawk will miss though, and Miku will trade it back. Polemo still holding the FC. Many more act drops by Mr. Hawk, many more compared to any player from the opposing team. As we reach the last quarter of the map, then the last Ki, the score difference is at about 60,000 points, and now it's getting slimmer. Oh my goodness. The act drops and a miss from Polemo and Yongin at the same time. The score difference, it's getting slimmer, and Yongin will miss again. Miku currently being the only person holding a decently high combo, and it looks like the grapplers actually brought it to TB after all. And Yongin will miss right at the end again. That was a mess of a map. Honestly, good choice, good pick, but oh my god, that is actually hard. But yeah, we got a wonderful TB today. I do believe this is the first. Actually, no, this is the second TB of the day. We did see earlier Nuku versus that fish, another TB. So yeah, second TB of the day on this wonderful 2v2 match. Good scores. Good score by Polemo. Very set to misses though, but still very good score. That is actually insane. So no normal 3 or Frimo 3, that's sad to see. All the 3s are out. I wanna see a Noble 3 showcase. Oh my goodness. So TB! A player map. Sayonara Memories. Some stats about this map, and welcome to anyone who just joined. Hope you're having a grand old time. You guys missed the entire match. I'm very sad to say that because this has been a very good match. This map is actually not the hardest, not the highest SR in the entire pool, but it is fairly long at clicking in at 6 minutes and 4 seconds. Total length, not including like train time. And it does have an OD of 5.5, so yeah, that is a pretty high base OD. That will make it, I think, 7 OD with hard rock, if I'm right. If my calculations are indeed correct. So, not too hard, but it does have BPM changes, and those can trip you up, and also it is a fairly long map. So, we'll have to see how this goes. Let's see. I do wonder if we'll see like any mods in this. Has anyone here practiced the TP? Polemo carrying. Polemo will carry. Said he will do it and he will do it. And off they go soon. Good luck, have fun to both teams. Let's see how this goes down. Oh, this is exciting. We do see a hard rock by Polemo. Quite brave. Quite bold, I may even say, but it may work out. The BPM changes, as we can see there, do trip Mr. Hawk up quite a bit. Even more so than Miku and Youngin. And the stream also kind of tripping Mr. Hawk up. Maybe Polemo picking Hard Rock was a good choice in this, as it may counterbalance the act drops and misses from Mr. Hawk. We'll have to see how it goes. This is a long map. We do have quite a lot of time in front of us. So far, it does look like the average ag of Ginny and Mikey is much higher. Miku actually climbing over 99% ag now. Young is slowly doing the same. Mr. Hawk still has to work to get over 95 though, and that's not that good, but the score difference is not that large still. It's still fairly early. So, I don't want to say much, but I do have to say that overall, seeing high accuracy from the start of the map is very important. Though that start was very trippy. Oh, and the stream's messing Mr. Hog up as he misreads them. Mr. Hawk does seem to struggle with longer patterns. So, ooh, Youngin actually missing in there, and Mr. Hawk immediately changes the miss. But it does seem like Mr. Hawk kind of struggles with longer patterns. Those do take practice though, so especially when you're not used to the movement. And some of these patterns seemed quite peculiar, I do have to say. Oh no, the finishers get both Mr. Hawk and Yongyang. Oh no, goodness. We do have Miku and Polemo seeing though. Miku actually holding a mid 99. And Polemo with the hard rock slowly climbing over 99 again. There we go. Mr. Hawk will miss right as that happens. Sadly, sacrifices must be made sometimes, I suppose, to hold Gudak. That's how it works. We do see multiple misses. Youngin and Mr. Hawk seem to have this going on in this match where they will be trading misses. It all comes down yet again to being a duel between Miku and Polemo and Youngin and Mr. Hawk. And so far it looks like Youngin is winning against Mr. Hawk by quite a lot. And Mr. Hawk will get a miss again as I say that. Yet again, the score difference doesn't seem to be too great because of Hard Rock. Polemo using Hard Rock seems to be helping a bit, but Mr. Hawk needs to use his hidden ability of reading with the very bright window. I mean, I get missing on the 1/3 there. I cannot blame you for that. That is very hard to read when you're not expecting it. But I really hope we see him building a combo higher than 300 eventually. Both Polemo and Miku holding the FC currently are nearing 1,200 combo, and that is quite a lot. Holding the max combo for that long. Youngin has reached the combo cap actually. And right as I say that, Youngin will miss and Mr. Hawk will trade it back. But the score difference is already too great. And as we're nearing the last minute of the map basically, with Miko holding a wonderful 99.55% act by the way, on Nomod, consistency player showing off. It does look like, despite the grapplers fighting back so strongly, it will not be enough, and Ginny Mikey will take this unless we see some huge drops like the one we saw from Youngin, and we see that also from Miku. But that seems impossible at this point, especially knowing how consistent Miku is and seeing all the misses that Mr. Hawk is getting. Oh, Polemo will miss sadly right at the end! The stress got to him, and as such now only Miku is holding an FC in this lobby. Mr. Hawk will miss again. That is unfortunate. But we do have to say, the grapplers do not go down without a fight. And with the BPM change right at the end, and that spinner, that will be it. Ginny and Mikey will win against the grapplers with a 6-5. A very, very good performance from both teams. Sadly, Mr. Hawk could not keep up with anyone else in the lobby. Very sad misses by Polemo. That would have been a very good score to get. A very good FC. But a very good score nonetheless. A wonderful FC by Miku Hatsunagel. Yet again proving she is quite amazing at consistency picks like this, and despite Youngin getting those misses, he still gave it his all, and with that, Ginny and Mikey will be victorious. GG well played to both teams. The grapplers gave a very good fight. And with that, that's it for this match. We do have another match. No, this weekend is not over, ladies and gentlemen. We do have one more match. The final match for this weekend, which will be Green Tea versus Kiko Boy in like half an hour, I do think. No, never mind. It's like in an hour and a half from now. So, ooh, that will be exciting. I will not be joining you for that, but I do hope you guys will stick around for that. So yeah, thank you yet again for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this match as much as I did. I have been Kersai, and I will be seeing you probably next week. See ya.